Hello students, this is Nancy Chopra, Assistant Professor SD College Ambala Kent. Now after discussing about the concept of management, let's move on towards the significance of management in the day-to-day life. Optimum utilization of resources. Management utilizes all the physical and the human resources productively. Whether you are having all the physical resources around you and you are having lots of people in your company, so management utilizes all these physical as well as the human resources in a productive manner, in an efficient and effective manner. Management provides maximum utilization of the scarce resources by selecting its best possible alternative use in the industry from the various uses. It makes use of experts, professional, and these services leads to the use of their skills, knowledge and the proper utilization and avoids the wastage of these resources. If you are not in the position of a good management, then it is useless to have the utilization of the resources, or optimum utilization of resources is impossible. So next one is reduces the cost. As you can see, it gets the maximum results through the minimum input by proper planning and by using the minimum input and getting the maximum output. As you know that it is a continuous process, planning, organizing, staffing, leading and controlling, that after every step you have to go through the next process, and it is a continuous process, you have to go it in a continuous, so it reduces the cost. Management uses all the physical, human and financial resources in such a manner that results in the best combination and finally cost reduction. Next one is the establishes the sound organization. Management establishes effective authority and responsibility relationship. That is, who is accountable to whom and who can give instructions to whom, who is the superior and who are the subordinates. So management fills up various positions with right persons having right skills, training and qualification. All the jobs should be cleared to everyone. So in this way it establishes the sound organization, because everyone know what is their responsibilities and what for what task they are accountable to their superiors. It establishes the equilibrium between the organization and the changing environment, as it enables the organization to survive in the changing environment. It keeps in touch with the changing environment. With the change in external environment, the initial coordination of organization must be changed. So it adapts organization to the changing demand of the market or the changing needs of the society. So it is responsible for the growth and survival of the organization. Next is it is helpful or essential for the prosperity of the society. Efficient management leads to better economical production, which in turn helps to increase the welfare of the people. Good management makes a difficult task easier by avoiding the wastage of the scarce resources. It improves the standard of living. It increases the profit, which is beneficial for the business. Society will get maximum output at the minimum cost by creating employment opportunities which generate income in the hands. So we can say that it is essential for the prosperity and for the growth of the society. Next is the achievement of the group goals. It encourages the collaboration and the coordination amongst the workers. Now workers are encouraged to work in a collaborative way, in a group manner. A journal control must be provided to the organizational and the personal objectives in order to favorably accomplish the aims, but a good manager always try to achieve the organizational goals by achieving the group goals of the company's personals. It encourages the initiativeness. Initiativeness means to do the right thing at the right time without being told or influenced by the superior. As you can see in the image also, that it encourages the initiativeness. The employees should be encouraged to make their own plans and also to implement these plans. They are not told to wait for their superiors until or unless they are having the good opportunity. The person is having the complete right to hit the iron when it is hot. Initiativeness gives satisfaction to the employees and success to the organization. Encourages the innovation. Management also encourages innovation in the organization. Innovation brings new ideas, new technology, and new methods, new product, new services, etc. This makes the organization more competitive and the more efficient. Next significance of management is that it facilitates the growth and expansion. Management makes optimum utilization of the available resources. It reduces the wastage and increases the efficiency of the organization and encourages the teamwork and motivates the employees. It also reduces absenteeism and the labor turnover, because in a good managed organization never labor is considered to be as a absenteeism, because they are now enjoying the working conditions, they are now enjoying in doing the work, they are now enjoying in being connected with the organization. So labor absenteeism and labor turnover is reduced to some extent. All this results in the growth, expansion, and diversification of the organization. It improves the life of the workers. Management shares some of its profits with the workers. It provides the workers with good working conditions or the working environment. It also gives the workers many financial and the non-financial incentives time to time, and all these are going to improve the quality of life of the workers. And it improves the quality of life in a tangible or intangible both conditions, as the money given by the management is proved to be as a financial incentives, and it will improve the life, but sometimes a simple motivation also relieves the person from the stress and he starts living in a very healthy life conditions. It improves the corporate image. If the management is good, then the organization will produce good quality goods and services, and this will prove the goodwill and improve obviously the corporate image of the organization. A good corporate image brings many additional benefits to the organization that definitely gives rise to the improved corporate image in the society. It motivates the employees. A good management always motivates the employees. Management motivates employees by providing financial and non-financial both kind of incentives. These incentives increases the willingness and the efficiency of the employees. This results in boosting the productivity and the profitability of the organization. Optimum use of the resources is the basic motive of the management, because every person in this world is having a scarce resources. So using those scarce resources up to the fuller utilization, this is a big challenge for an organization. So management brings together the available resources. It makes the optimum use of these resources, and this brings best results to the organization. It reduces the wastage. Management reduces the wastage of human material and financial resources. Wastage is reduced by proper production, proper planning, and proper control. If wastage is reduced, then productivity will definitely going to increase. Next benefit is increases the efficiency or improved efficiency. Management uses many techniques to increase the returns and to reduce the cost, as we have already discussed earlier in the cost cutting. Higher efficiency brings many benefits to the organization. Management improves productivity by managing the resources in a reliable, convincible way in order to decrease the cost upscale potency. It improves the relations of all the individuals, all the groups, departments, and all the levels of management. Better relations definitely lead to the better teamwork, and better teamwork brings the success to the organization, as well as it is going to improve the image of the organization in the society, and in turn it will going to build a healthy society for all the persons. It reduces the absenteeism and the labor turnover. A good management also always indeed helps to a reduction of absenteeism and a labor turnover. Labor absenteeism and turnover increases the cost and causes many problems in the smooth functioning of the organization. As in case of absenteeism and turnover, you have to appoint new labor, new personals for your company, and there is a problem of the retraining to the new personals, making the new personals understand about the organizational culture. So that is a big challenge for the company. So management uses these different techniques to reduce the absenteeism and the labor turnover in the organization. Encourages the teamwork. Management encourages employees to work as a team. It develops a team spirit in the organization. This unity brings success to the organization. Management helps in achieving the group goals. Organization consists of a number of persons who work as a group. So management helps in achieving the group goals by giving a common direction to the individual efforts. It increases obviously the efficiency. In any organization, input resources are always scarce. So management uses these scarce resources effectively by properly allocating them to reduce the wastage, which ultimately decreases the cost and leads to the higher profits. Management creates a dynamic organization, means organization which can survive at or in any kind of the situation. As the environment in which an organization works subject to a continuous change. So an organization must change itself and its goal according to the needs and aspirations of the environment. Management helps to adapt to these changes in order to be successful. Management helps in achieving the personal objectives. Management not only helps in achieving the organizational objectives but also the personal objectives of the employees. With the help of the self-motivation and the leadership techniques, management helps individuals to develop the spirit of cooperation, commitment, and team spirit, etc., that help them to achieve their personal goals as well. Management helps in the development of the society. An organization has many obligations towards the different groups that constitute the society. But the process of fulfilling all the objectives must help in the growth and development of the organization as well as the society. Hope you all have the great knowledge. You have gained a good knowledge regarding the significance of the management. So, thank you.